Since it was founded in 2006, there has never been a time where Twitter has controversially dominated the headlines and front pages as it has in the last couple of weeks. And it's all thanks to Elon Musk, who in the blink of an eye moved from being one of Twitter's most popular contributors to becoming the company's largest shareholder. But Musk isn't satisfied just yet. Reports say the tech billionaire wants the whole company, and he's already making serious attempts to acquire it. Join us in today's video as we reveal the exact reason why the world's richest man wants to buy one of the world's most prominent social media platforms. As you'd expect, any news story of this magnitude would have a lot of perspectives to it. So as part of our discussion, we'll first need to explain how we got here and then answer other related questions like, how much is Musk offering to pay for Twitter? Why did Twitter pop the poison pill? And what is Twitter's founders saying about the situation? Let's find out together. With over 80 million followers, Elon Musk is almost an authority on Twitter. Not to add that he has 74 million more followers than the platform's founder and former CEO, Jack Dorsey. Musk, however, has had it rough sometimes, like in 2018 when he was fined $20 million for misleading investors with his tweets. However, the Tesla and SpaceX boss has continuously used the platform to air his opinions on just about anything. So it came as no surprise when it was announced earlier this month that he had purchased a 9.1% stake in Twitter, making him the largest stakeholder in his favorite social media network. That's some fairy tale stuff right there. Of course, Twitter's stock jumped by 25%, and there were official talks about Musk joining the board of directors. This would have triggered a happy ending among investors and board members who were eager to see Musk join their circle. But as Wedbush analyst Dan Ives suggested earlier, Elon Musk declined the offer. Instead, he returned a few days later with a mouth-watering offer to buy Twitter for $54.20 per share. To explain this in simple terms, Musk is offering $43 billion for a company with a market cap of $37 billion. And to cut the long story short, this sequence of actions is what led us here. So the next point of call would be to ask, why is Elon Musk offering to buy Twitter? Could it be solely for profit? And doesn't he have enough on his plate already? Well, judging by his reputation, one would easily think that Musk is pushing to buy Twitter solely to make profits. And if you think that, you certainly wouldn't be wrong, because Musk is one of the most successful businessmen of all time. His entrepreneurship methods are proven, and thanks to them, he has been able to build a hugely successful business empire that consists of Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and many other startups. It's not a secret that he's also the richest person in the world, with an estimated worth of $273 billion at the time of making this video. That's almost $100 billion more than second place Jeff Bezos, whose net worth is estimated to be at around $188 billion. There is no doubt that Elon Musk could buy Twitter and turn it into a money mill. But in this case, the tech billionaire claims that his motive for wanting to buy Twitter is beyond profit. Actually, Musk says he doesn't care about profit, and the real reason he wants to buy the social media network is to protect free speech and secure the future of civilization. In an earlier tweet, the Tesla boss describes Twitter as a de facto public town square, adding that failure to adhere strictly to the principles of free speech will undermine democracy across the globe. Regulating free speech is one of the most controversial topics that has sparked worldwide debate. On one hand, you want to implement the principles of free speech to the latter. On the other hand, we need regulation to avoid things like harassment and cyberbullying. But so far, we haven't been able to find the perfect formula. Now, the world's richest man is willing to splash billions of dollars to try and fix this issue. Musk says his main goal is to see Twitter become a free speech platform. But isn't that what it is already? Well, that's what they say it is. I mean, the board of directors and everyone that is involved with the company insists that it's a platform that supports and promotes free speech. However, we all know the platform has some set of rules and sanctions that slightly undermine free speech, and that's what Elon Musk has a problem with. Musk wants all the restrictions yanked off so that users can post whatever they want, whenever they feel like it. We don't know how feasible this is. Moreover, this move could end up biting the tech billionaire in the rear. We live in a world where misinformation, cyberbullying, hate speech, and nuclear threats are on the rise. Studies have found that 1/5 of all bullying occurs on social media, and 59% of US teenagers have been victims of this menace. Many people believe that reducing the regulations on a widely used media platform like Twitter could further worsen the situation. Aside from his claimed ambition to promote free speech, some analysts believe that Musk's desire to purchase Twitter could be to promote narratives that suit his personal agenda without having to face any consequences whatsoever. And this could be true because we've seen politicians, celebrities, top businessmen, and even individuals use Twitter to amplify their messages and successfully sell their narratives to millions of people around the world. Case in point is ex-United States President Donald Trump, who used Twitter to promote his ideas before and during his tenure as president. And he was largely successful at it until he overstepped the boundary and was eventually kicked off the platform. Before we proceed any further, if you've made it this far, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Elon Musk's offer to buy Twitter would have come as a rude shock to the board of directors, but nonetheless, they acknowledged it and promised to do what is best for the company and its stakeholders. But only a few days later, the board deployed a defensive mechanism called the poison pill. What does it mean to adopt a poison pill? A poison pill is an anti-takeover technique used by stakeholders to fend off hostile advances. It works in different ways, but if we're to explain it in simple terms, a poison pill restricts investors from acquiring a certain significant amount of shares in a company. In Twitter's case, the limit is 15%. That means if Elon Musk surpasses this threshold through a transaction that's not approved by the board, other shareholders, except for Musk, will automatically have the chance to buy extra shares at a discounted price. But one interesting thing about this technique is that it doesn't exactly stop the deal from happening. For all we know, it could actually be an attempt to get Elon Musk to pay more for an asset that he wants so badly. According to Wells Fargo analyst Brian Fitzgerald, the takeover could be completed without much fuss if Elon Musk is willing to raise his offer to around $60 to $65 per share. We know very well he can afford it. It'd be interesting to see if he will step up his offer. Meanwhile, it appears that one of the most significant people on Twitter's board, Jack Dorsey, has chosen to support Elon Musk in his takeover attempt. Jack referred to the board as the dysfunction of the company in a recent tweet. Those words are way too strong to be swept under the carpet, especially coming from an insider. In addition to being the founder, Jack Dorsey has also served as the CEO of Twitter on 2 separate occasions. And currently, he's a member of the present board himself, which means his influence could be crucial to the grand scheme of things. It's worth noting that Elon Musk isn't the first businessman to try and acquire Twitter. Many other individuals and firms, including Disney, Salesforce, and Google's parent company Alphabet, have attempted to take over the social networking platform. But for one reason or another, it hasn't worked out. Elon Musk will attempt to succeed where these prestigious companies have failed. For one, he has public opinion on his side, and it's needless to say he's got all the money in the world that's required to complete the deal. Plus, he also has the backing of the founder of the company. Will these be enough to push the deal over the line? Only time will tell. Should Elon Musk be allowed to buy Twitter? Let us know your take in the comments section. Be sure to check out this video over here.